Everybody, we are back. It is Saved Online's favorite Raiders podcast, favorite Raiders channel, favorite Raiders everything. We are back. You guys already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you don't like it. Leave a comment if you like it. Leave a comment if you don't like it. Also follow us on Twitter at the Mark John NFL for me, at mholder95 for Matt, and of course, pandasubs.com. Discount code TDL for 25% off. And make sure you guys hit up Homage and support the channel. Get you a jacket, shirt, all that good stuff. What you guys want to get, jacket, shirts, all that good stuff. You guys can get at Homage. So
Max Crosby Bliss t-shirt.
Yeah, I got my sweater on.
There we go.
There we go. We got my sweater on. So make sure you guys check that out and go to Homage and support the channel. All right, Matt. So we are looking at a 30-29 loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Raiders just couldn't pull it out at the end. It was Brock Bowers came back with a bang. He's definitely healthy. We know that. But the defense could not tackle today. They decided they didn't want to tackle. They said tackling is not something we want to do today. We're against tackling. And they couldn't stop the Jaguars. They scored on 6 straight possessions in the second half.
And one of them, the Jaguar. How many punts did the Jaguars have? I don't think they punted, did they? Maybe once.
I don't remember them punting. Do you remember them punting? I don't remember them punting at all, dude. I don't remember them punting, actually. When I think about it, did they punt? I don't remember them punting.
I don't think they punted twice. No, they did twice. But
okay.
I mean, basically how the Jaguars got stopped was them stopping themselves. They had 9 penalties. I'd be willing to bet 6 of them were on offense, and they had that one drive where they were pushing the ball down the field, and then they ended up getting the 3rd and 20 because I think they got back-to-back pre-snap penalties, and that one terrible decision by Trevor Lawrence where IPM got the pick.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, they got what they wanted. It pretty much felt like the only way the Raiders were stopping them was if Adam Butler and Max Crosby were getting penetration right off the snap, and they were getting a TFL. It was a weird game in that standpoint. I was looking at it, the Jaguars only averaged 33.6 yards per carry, but they had 151 rushing yards.
Yeah,
and the ball 42 times. But it felt like I feel like the low yards per carry is a factor of one, running the ball 42 times, and then 2, the Raiders did have a decent amount of TFLs. I don't know what they had, or at least tackled at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it looks like they had 5 TFLs today. That was the Jags. They had 7 TFLs today, which is pretty damn good. Crosby had 3. I guess the sack factors into there a little bit too, but even so, 6 TFLs overall. It's just when those guys weren't getting penetration, Butler and Crosby, guys were getting blocked, guys were struggling to set the edge, or it was missed tackles, and kind of been the story of the last few weeks. Every time they play a good functional offense, they can't tackle, they can't stop anybody.
Yeah, it was just ugly from the defense's perspective. And on offense, we can get on Geno's quirks and stuff like that, but they did pretty good, I guess. Through the air. Brock Bowers made most of the plays. I think Geno's a little inaccurate today, but it was. The last play pissed me off, though. We'll talk about that in a second, I guess. But that play pissed me off because I just don't get it. I don't get it, but whatever.
I do feel like the silver lining is we got to see what this offense looks like with the fully healthy Brock Bowers, and there's something there. I thought Geno. I don't know. I guess maybe my standard is as long as he doesn't throw multiple interceptions in the game, I don't think he plays that bad. The pick was bad, and there were a few missed throws here and there, but I felt like this was probably one of his best games since the season opener. To be honest with you, and they scored. Damn near had 30, and he had 4 touchdowns and found Brock Bowers early and often, got Genty involved in the passing game, but I didn't think it was a bad game by Geno necessarily. It just wasn't perfect, and when the defense can't stop the other team, you need your quarterback to be perfect.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He played pretty well overall, and like I said, there's just some inaccurate passes here and there, and he's still a little inaccurate, but I thought he played well overall on offense. Especially Ashton Genty started off really well, but he finished the game with 3.2 yards per carry.
Yeah.
So, he didn't really I feel like a lot of those runs were at the goal line, though. I feel like every single run he had was at the goal line at that point. I feel like they did try to pass a lot, and that was kind of their goal. But yeah, it just felt like I don't know. It felt like the defense just couldn't stop them, so it really didn't matter.
Yeah,
they did on offense because they couldn't stop the defense at all. The defense couldn't stop the Jags at all, which I feel like that was the main issue with this game.
Yeah, that and Daniel Carlson.
Oh yeah,
I mean, we're talking about a win if Daniel Carlson makes a PAT. The other thing that bugged me too is he starts the game off with a penalty to give them the ball at the 40 by kicking it short of the landing zone. So yeah, defense and special teams is, again, I think if I remember correctly, the first 3 special teams plays of the game had a penalty on them, which is pathetic.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know Raheem Mostert had a couple of good run backs, so it kind of came out to a little bit of a wash, but I wouldn't even say that. So there were some like positives from the special teams, but they also gave up I don't know how many yards on kickoff returns. Like, I feel like we've been saying that for the last few weeks. Like the special teams is just awful. Like they're giving them up, and when you don't stop them defensively, and on top of it you give them good field position, that's kind of a bad combo. It doesn't really matter what you do on offensively, but. That's the frustrating part for me.
Yeah, because that was my issue too, man. I it's just on defense, man. They just couldn't tackle. I can't wait to see how many missed tackles they had. It has to be like 20. It has to be 20.
Close to it.
It has
to be
20.
IPM's Almost started the game well, but he probably had 5 close to it if I can remember. There was like a 4th and 1 where he could have made the play. He might have gotten credit with the tackle there, but doesn't. But yeah, I mean, you're right. I think it's probably close to 20.
Yeah, it had to be like 20.
I'm going to be interested to see what it was from on PFF tomorrow. But
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So what were your overall thoughts on the game, man? Like, what were your thoughts overall?
I mean, we kind of touched on it, man. Like, just the running game. Like, even though again they kept the Jags 3.6 a carry, like I wouldn't be surprised the EPA numbers were there. They just couldn't get stops when they needed it, and kind of just got beat up outside of those 2 guys in the trenches, and the missed tackles. I mean, that's killer. I think a lot of it too is like in the passing game. I like seeing Darian Porter out there. He definitely didn't have his best game out there today. I think some of it was like the comeback that sticks out in my mind that like ended up leading to the 68-yard NFL record field goal. That was the 50-50 ball that was that he just lost on, and then he had the comeback like right before that. Where he was in a good spot, he just wasn't able to make a play on the ball. Granted, it was pretty damn good throw and pretty damn good catch too. So I don't think it was like a terrible game from him, but like you could tell the Jaguars are like, we're gonna pick on the guy that's made one start and he didn't quite make as many plays as we've seen him make in a small sample size before. So that was a little disappointing. Greedy Vance got out there a little bit today too, and he just kind of had a tough one too. So the slot corner spot's still a big question. I liked seeing him out there. I like that they tried something other than Darnay Holmes, who was inactive for the game. But I mean, I was looking at it. Parker Washington, who's their slot receiver, was their leading receiver with 8 catches for 90 yards. That's not all on Vance. He didn't play that much. Again, as we keep talking about, they keep targeting the linebackers and keep getting killed between the numbers and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's just it's impossible to win in this game when you can't get stops. And I feel like the only stops the Raiders really got were because the Jags kept shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I mean, a lot of it, like, is the pass rush. People are talking about the pass rush, not getting anything. I mean, if you're just gonna double team Max Crosby, I was watching, they're chipping him all game.
Yep.
Like they didn't really care for what the tight ends did. They were not targeting tight ends at all, and they're chipping him all game. And if Crosby can't get there, somebody else has to win, and that was not happening. You know what I mean? Like, Thomas Booker's out there and he's never had a sack in his career. And, he's out there and he's not getting any pressure. Kuntz isn't getting any pressure. But Adam Butler, who, for some reason decided this year he doesn't want to get pressure. I don't know when that came from. I mean, he's got his whole career. He's got pressure.
And now he's a run defender who can't get pressure. It's that's just this team, man. I don't know what to tell you. Everything's ass backwards, but I mean, I feel like I'm sitting here talking every week about it. If Max Crosby does not win, they're not getting any pressure. Like Malcolm Kuntz, he had one around the edge today that I think Tyree Wilson ended up cleaning up on like maybe a second or third down. But yeah, like it's teams, every single team for the rest of this year, and even the 7 games before today, this is the game plan defensively. we're not going to let 98 beat us. We're going to double team him. We're going to chip him every single day and make someone else beat us and make someone else win their one-on-ones, and no one else steps up. We're sitting here saying the same thing, and this is why we're talking about when we do our draft previews. We're talking about looking at edge rushers like a Reuben Bain and that kind of stuff, because they need someone right now to take some of the pressure off Max Crosby, because there are plenty of one-on-one opportunities on the offensive or on the defensive line, but no one else is winning, and that's the problem right now. And that's what gets so frustrating is you have this dude who's an all-pro talent, and they're just being able to like neutralize him because they can throw 2-3 guys at him and no one else can win to make them even honor or even think about having to stop someone else.
Yeah. And then, Devin White had a stupid ass penalty. I don't know what that was about. That was stupid. That ruined that kind of, pushed the Jags forward too by a lot. It's that stupid penalty itself. Right. That was just bad. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like this is literally the first game where it was like all on the defense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know Ashton Jeanty didn't, he scored a touchdown. He had some good receiving yards too. I mean, he had looks like he had, how many catches? He had 5 catches, 47 yards, right? And a touchdown. So, I mean, he had a pretty good game receiving. I think he started off really well running the football, but what happened was like, they just only gave him the ball on the goal line after that. So I feel like that was a little bit of the issue with him, but Brock Bowers just makes it different in the pass game. I mean, let me keep it real. Like he makes Geno Smith look a whole lot better, and Brock Bowers was fantastic this game. Like he is when he is healthy, we see it, man. That dude's he's unstoppable. And the thing is, like if they play offense like that, I mean, they might be able to upset a couple teams and piss people off with draft position. Because I mean,
they'll beat the Browns. They play like this.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'll be keeping it real, man. Like it's, because he was fantastic today. Like that's who I'm doing. I mean, let's keep it real. That's what I'm doing on Tuesday, guys. This is
there we go.
We're not even going to talk about too much what I'm going to do. I'm definitely doing Brock Bowers his return game because he was just fantastic, man. He was just killing people in routes after the catch, just balling. Right. And, and it makes you think like if they can fix whatever they got to do, they got to fix the offensive line. The offensive line was not good today. I don't know. I think a pass protection they're pretty good. Right. I don't know what happened in the run game. I got to check that out on film before I get to be in the run game because they start off really well.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They started off really well early on. And then I feel like it was just, more of like a short yardage thing. And, and some of the plays that they do in short yardage, especially at the goal line, they weren't able to get in. It's like that one drive when they got down the field and they had to kick that field goal at that penalty. That was a big drive too, especially when you figured out that they weren't going to stop the Jags at all the whole second half. So offensively, they really did step it up today, and they played a whole lot better, especially in the second half. They had. So 6-3 at halftime, 6-6 at 6-3 at halftime, right? So they scored like 23 points in the second half in overtime. So they did their job on offense, right? So we can't really get too hard on the offense that much. But that last play, I think that was kind of just a synopsis of Geno all year. Like I still don't know why he didn't throw that ball as soon as he saw Lockett. I mean, I know Jacoby Myers wide open. I know people are just point that out too. Yeah, but man, I just don't get why he double clutched. I literally watched it like 5 times before we started this, and I was trying to figure out why he double clutched. Like dude didn't even jump yet. Like throw it to him, man. Like he's wide open. And the thing is, too, on that play, and if you talk about Myers too a little bit on that play, like he looked to his right first. And it was like he was going to throw it at Tyler Lockett regardless. Like he was looking for Tyler Lockett. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was weird on that play though, but yeah.
Yeah. I saw someone, I think our guy Saeed mentioned like he might have had a lane to run too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a disaster. And like I could cut him a little bit of slack for a batted pass if it wasn't like the second or third one that I feel like this happens fairly frequently. Like there's very clearly like you said, the double clutching that's leading to this kind of stuff. So, and I mean, I didn't see the whole play. I'd be honest. I was not happy, not trying to watch that again. But like you said, I feel like if he threw it earlier to Lockett, because Lockett was wide open, he catches it and they score.
Yeah, bro. Like he was looking right at it, and he went to throw it. I was like, and then he's like, and then he double clutched, and then he waited till the dude was like fully up in the air. I was like, all right, don't throw it then.
Yeah, that's the other part of it too. Is like I felt like he had time to just like, if once he saw him in the air, like give it another second, and then he's still probably gonna hit Lockett. He was that wide ass open.
Yeah, he was full up in the air like this, and he was like, honestly, to be honest, because I literally did watch this play like 5 times. I think it would have got picked anyways because how low he threw it. So even if the guy didn't jump, I think it would have got picked.
Also a good point. Yeah, that was my the trajectory of the ball too. I'm like, when he threw it when I was watching it live, I'm like, where'd the ball go? I was like, oh no, it just got tipped because again, he threw it. And the guy hit it on the way down from his jump. The 340-pound dude on the way down.
I know, man. I know. People are getting on Parham because he was gonna go help somebody, go help Forsyth, but that's what happens. You have Forsyth out there. So
yeah,
no, because literally when I watched it again, and I saw because you see the linebacker like right in front of it. He was literally going to pick that off, and that would have pissed us off even more. So, it would have made us all mad that he threw a pick there, especially with Jacoby Myers wide open. Especially when it felt like the play was like designed for Myers, in my opinion, because he opened to his right.
It was like a rub route, basically. It was like a screen down the field, basically, kind of deal. Yeah.
And he kind of opened to his right, and he was like, "No, I'm getting my boy here.
I'm getting my boy who hasn't had a catch all day."
yeah. Because even the first time they had a field goal on that one drive when they went down after the good Moser return after he threw a pick too, which was probably his worst play of the game. Yeah. He forced that ball to Lockett too on one of those passes too in the red zone. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just not Tyler Lockett's just not it right now, bro. Like you just can't force it. It's Tyler Lockett, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I don't know. That's what frustrates me is like, yeah, he played pretty well, and I'm not going to say that he played bad this game because he didn't. He did play pretty well. I mean, he threw 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He made a great throw. That throw to Bowers is great to give them the lead.
Back shoulder.
Yeah, that too. But I thought the throw to Bowers, a good anticipation because that linebacker was like moving one way. He threw it behind that linebacker's head. That was a great throw. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you need it, man, you got to make that throw. So it was bad. But like to be honest, I mean, this is a defensive game. They couldn't tackle.
Yeah,
it was awful, man. And I saw somebody say it. I thought I'm gonna do Joseph Markman said it. This is the game we all expected, where the offense was going to be really, really well, and the defense was going to be great shit. This is what you expected the whole season.
What I say at the beginning of the year, first team to 30. What happened?
Yeah.
Today? First team to 30. I was just a couple months late. But yeah.
Bad.
Should we get some questions?
Yeah, let's get some questions because I don't know much to say this game. It's really what it is. It's like the defense was god awful.
Sucks. Special team sucks.
They don't have any players. They don't have any talent on defense.
Yeah.
You make a PAT, man. It's just
we're talking about a win.
It's just fucking.
It is true what they say, man. It's a cliche, but it is the little things, and this is a great example of it. Tackling and special teams, PAT.
Can we talk about how PG's giving up too much space and just letting the teams convert 3rd and longs?
Yeah, I mean that's part of the defense. It's part of the coverage. I think that's part. Honestly, it's a lot of Pete Carroll influence. It's the big cover 3 spot drop and not matching coverages. Like I think that is part of the Carroll influence. It's also at the same time like we're talking about this cornerback room not being very good. Like they don't have the guys to be able to do what I think a lot of people want them to do. And I think that's where the kind of the disconnect is. But yeah, that's the problem with playing soft coverage in 3rd and longs is you're going to get beat when you play soft zones, when you just spot drop as frequently as the Raiders do, especially when they're so cover 3 heavy. And, as an opposing coordinator, Liam Cohen knows what's coming. You can call a curl that sits between the 2 underneath defenders and get 11 out of 10 yards on it. Because again, there's no creativity. And I also feel like they're just hampered by the personnel. It's kind of a double-edged sword at this page.
Yeah, they just don't have. They're not good on defense. I mean, they've been getting away with it, and and then they got check down Bo Nix coming next week, who has never turned on a check down in his life.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I mean, right, and he's gonna dink and dunk. As I'm saying, and then especially when they can't. like stop the run because like they did get some tackle for loss. You're right, but if you can't stop the run overall, and then you get dink and dunks, you're not gonna.
When you're TFL reliant on against the run, like that's exactly what's gonna happen. Like you might get a drive or two where you get the stop because you get a penetration to get them in third and in a long situation. But unlike you're talking about, you're just gonna shoot alive when you can't stop people on third down.
It's just stupid, man. Annoying. Can somebody find Malcolm Kuntz?
Hey, he had up pressure today, but he had the good game against the Titans, and then obviously it was a weak offensive line. But this is why we're keep talking about we need an edge. They need an edge rusher. Need to draft someone.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be tough, man, for them. Because like, do you go quarterback or like that's what I'm saying. That's why we talked about this before the draft last year. Like I was expecting them to draft defense because you got Tristan McCallum out there. Why is Tristan McCallum out there? You know what I mean?
IPM can't play free safety because IPM's also out there.
You know what I mean? You could have just drafted a safety, man, instead of two tackles who aren't even playing. You're still playing Stone Forsythe. You know what I mean? Like, you draft some tackles, man. I mean, when they drafted at least when Tom Telesco drafted DJ Glaze, and then I forgot when I think it was Mumford got hurt. Glaze played.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Glaze was. Go ahead.
4 draft picks, I think, today, healthy scratches, inactive. One of them being a 4th rounder in Dante Thornton, and then 3rd rounder in Caleb Rogers. And Charles Grant not seen in the field, which I get it a little bit with Charles Grant because we both broke him down. We're like, we love this guy's tools. His technique is terrible. But at some point, like coming out in maybe not this week on the short week, but at some point, you got to throw him out there and see what you have.
Yeah, Jack Blesh. Did Jack Blesh play today?
He didn't play a snap. He was active, but he did not play a snap. They ran a shitload of 12 personnel.
12 personnel.
And then when they went into the 3 wide sets, it was Lockett. Yeah, like I'd be curious what the breakdown is. I bet it was at least 50% over. It was probably over 50%.
Oh yeah, they're in 12 personnel the whole game. I feel like
pretty much.
Which is what I feel like why they were able to move the ball through the air a little bit.
Yeah,
and I think Mayer had a drop, but I thought still he played pretty well.
Game,
yeah. But just to say, like the entire Lockett experiment, like what are we doing? Like this is saying, like it feels like they're trying to win. You know what I mean? Like that's a try to win move.
I hope that this is part of me, like this is bad because part of me wanted them to lose because I just wanted them to realize like, hey, this team is going fucking nowhere. Stop signing 32-year-old guys off the goddamn street who just has to get released off the fucking Titans because he had 10 catches for 7 yards in 7 games. Like, what are you doing? Like, play the young guys, play for next season. This team is not going to win shit this year. Like, I understand that you're the competitive guy. I want to compete. We're going to try and win every game. It's not working. The veterans you have on the roster suck. Play the young guys and see what you have in them, and then start building for the future. Like that's why almost part of me is like happy that they lost because maybe this will be the realization of like, oh yeah, we are that far off, and we need to figure it out and see who's going to be around on the team for next season. Because that's needs to be the mentality for the rest of the year. They're bad. They're fucking 2-6, and they can find more ways to lose ball games than win them. Like, and they have a talent problem.
It's such a collar move to try to get that ball to Tyler Lockett. We got 89 on the field, 16 over the middle. I still think that play was designed to Myers, though. I 100% because he literally opened to his right, and it was like I don't know what he saw that he didn't like, but then he went straight to Tyler Lockett. But the thing is, when you go straight to Tyler Lockett and then you don't throw it to him, what's the point?
Yeah, and to this guy's point too, like the guy that was having the game of his freaking life is Brock Bowers, your go-to guy. Go to him. Like why? Like Jacoby Myers. Like I mean, you're right. It was set up, and I think it was there for Jacoby. But Jacoby Myers had 4 catches for 23 yards today. This was not his day. Go to the guy that you've been winning with like all day. You know what I mean? Put him one-on-one and give him a fade. See what happens. Like, why are you trying to throw it to 2 guys that like didn't factor into the game for the entire?
They should have ran the same exact play they ran before.
Yeah, the play that got the touchdown. Yeah, might as well.
Might as well, man. Should have ran the same exact damn play. Same exact play. BX told me to keep that same energy when I get to the show with Vinny, man. I got to keep my politics up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Vinny gave me some nice information last week. So I'm going to keep my politics there, bro. No offense. All right, after Sam Myers playing their injuries, do you think Jack calls about him?
Maybe. Damn, dude, they're dropping like flies. Hunter was out. Well, Diami Brown left. Thomas got his ankles wrapped up at like the third quarter. They might, man. Maybe you see if he can sneak his way onto the team charter on the way back. Yeah.
Oh, so Gino in his post game pressure said that's how I was drawn up to go to 7. Oh God, Jesus. Then why did he throw it? See, that's my question. See, this is why I can't. This is why I can't be a sports writer. See, I can only be a sports writer in New York because in New York I could literally ask him that. Like for a Jets writer can ask him that. But so I'll be like, so why didn't you throw it then?
Why'd you hesitate? I'm also Gino at the pressers kind of gets on my nerves.
Yeah, man, he's like yelling at players and shit. Is it me or Storm Farside playing better? Yeah, he is playing better than expected.
He got beat around the edge a couple times a day.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Do Raiders trade several players away before a deadline? I don't know.
They should. They probably won't, but they should. There should have been movement last week or during the bye week. To be honest with you, again, you can see where my head's at for the rest of the season. Like they should. Like if you're not, again, I keep saying it. If you're not going to extend Jacoby Myers, I don't know why you don't trade him.
Yeah. When was the last time? I don't know, man.
I think with Graham they had a top 15 one.
Oh yeah. That one year. Yeah, a couple years ago. Should we let Graham go and maybe hire someone else, especially as
you run the same cover 3 scheme, you're not going to see much difference in this last year. They're running like damn near 50% their ever 3.
If the Raiders can't pick up a QB round one, would you rather see Arvell Reese or Peter Woods?
Arvell Reese might be able to play on the edge. He had another monster game on the edge. I'd go Bain over all 3 of those guys, but
yeah,
I kind of lean towards Reese.
I might go Peter Woods because I feel like they need an interior, man. I feel like they
do need some interior help, but yeah, Peter Woods is right now is not going to solve your pass rush problem. He's not having a good year.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
He's more of a you got to get this guy reined in as a pass rusher. I mean, I guess if you're looking at the long term vision, maybe you can go that route, but if you want an immediate pass rusher, I don't think you can deal with Woods. Whereas Reese, I don't know, man. He might end up being an edge for me. He had another damn good game as a playing up on as that stand up outside linebacker.
Yeah, we kind of answer that question. Who they pick at 5 or 7? Kind of. What's up with Carson? 50+. He's only 50%. I know one was blocked, but Carlson has not been good since 2021. No. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Somebody said, "Does Aiden Okada make that throw?"
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he could execute that game plan they just did. They didn't throw downfield at all.
Yeah, not very much.
Being better than they lose going forward kind of seems like the QB class in the great so for a change. I think wins. I don't know, man. I think they need a high defense. Regardless, they need a high defensive player.
Yeah, and that's the thing for me too. Is even if it's not a quarterback, moving up closer gets you those better defensive players, and then it has a domino effect throughout the rest of the draft, right? You get a high 1st round pick, you get a high 2nd round pick too, you get a high 3rd round pick, and that's how you can build. And so if they're not going to go with a quarterback, you can at least build out and get a few good players on defense.
Who on this defense would start for the Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos? Max. But let's be real. Who started this defense for the Titans? Who started this defense for the Titans?
But Adam Butler. Oh no, never mind. They got Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons. I'll take that back.
Cody Barton. They got Cody Barton at linebacker.
Yeah, he had a pick 6 today.
Yeah.
I think Eric Stokes might, because their corners, especially with L'Jarius Sneed out and Sneed's not playing, and Stokes is being solid at least this year. But yeah. As far as the AFC West, I mean, dude, Chin would depend on the team because he's not starting over Derwin. He's not starting over Hufanga.
Maybe in the Broncos, Derwin. Chin play on the Broncos. He'll play the Broncos probably
over Hufanga. I mean, I guess Hufanga's not really having that great of a year, but
yeah, they're kind of similar.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hufanga's just got a bigger name, I guess.
Yeah. Merrick asked why he did it. So somebody did ask him. He said, "That's football, brother." What kind of? No, it's not. Throw it on time. Sorry, guys.
Gino, these press conferences, I feel like it's just deflect blame and everyone
Throw it on time, Gino.
Football,
Fuck that, dog.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck off the team.
I know. That bullshit, bro. Throw the ball on time. Like, you're looking right at him, and you double clutch for what? see, that's why he bothers me. Because the motherfucker takes no accountability. He's got me saying big time cuss words on here. You know what I'm saying?
About to get flagged.
some shit, man. Like, what the? Like, throw the ball, dog. Like, it should have been like on time. He waited for the dude to jump. Anyways, okay, all right. Rest of these questions. Here we go. Anybody need a tight end? No, that would be. I would be a Ravens fan. My family's from Baltimore. Lamar Jackson jersey the next day. They did that. Do we play any linebackers today? I don't know, man. Joe Adams played a little bit. I saw Eichenberg in there a little bit, but
yeah, I don't think he did much, but he might have had a couple tackles or something. But yeah, you know, they gave him a shot at least. I think Lindenberg had 2 tackles. I know one of them for sure was on special teams. I don't know if he got in. Probably both were on special teams, but that was interesting to see.
Oh man.
Hey, Jack Betch did show up on the stat sheet though. He had a tackle.
Okay. He said we were gonna find out Gino has a get. I mean, to be honest, when I watched that throw, I thought that like, why did you wait for him to jump to throw it? I mean, they already covered though, you know. So
yeah, maybe that's what he had a Jags money line, Raiders cover spread, went with the hedge on a parlay. It's like I could cash in right here.
Am I skipping people's super chats? Who super chats did I skip? Did I skip one? Did I skip a super chat?
What one was that one?
I don't think so. Team effectively cover loss outcome. Well, the super chats haven't been questions. That's why I'm not skipping them. Have I been skipping super chats? I don't think so. They're not questions. That's why I haven't been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I appreciate the guys' super chats. You know,
maybe throw them up there and just let people see their names up there.
Yeah.
Gus Bradley we trust.
You
want to see some cover 3.
Will the Raiders image get a sale? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Last question we got here. Marcus, if our pick came to down to Mendoza or Bain, you know me, I kind of would go Mendoza. Mendoza's balling this year.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to argue against the quarterback, but I do, as a defensive guy, and especially a guy that loves defensive line play, it'd be really hard for me to pass up on Bain. Watching Bain and Crosby together would be really fun. But
yeah,
if you got to get a quarterback too, I don't know.
All right. Yeah, if I miss any super chats, guys, let me know. I'm sorry, I didn't think I did, but I try not to. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll be back. Me and Glen will be back tomorrow, and talking about the stats and trying to figure out what happened with this game. And then, me and then Matt will be back on Tuesday with the breakdown. So, yeah.
You got the.
Oh yeah, it's quick week too. Yeah,
quick week. We got the turnaround. We got another instant reaction on Thursday, so maybe we'll be singing a different tune. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen on Thursday, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. All right, guys, we are out of here. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Peace.